Let's go. Now.
You need a stash. You and your fuzzy lip.
Let's go. But not one word.
Leave so soon. The party's just getting started. The cable broken? Is that why you boomers are out this late?
Say hi, boomers.
Karen.
Guys, listen. Just give us some room, okay? And,
Okay, just relax, okay? Let's go. It's over.
Not so fast.
Let's get out of here.
The movie begins in 2010. CIA agents. Matthew and Emily prepare for a mission. Infiltrate the home of Gore, a European terrorist celebrating his son's 8th birthday, and recover an ICS key, a device capable of controlling some of the world's most critical infrastructure. Before leaving, Emily silently observes a pregnancy test, while Matthew urges her to hurry. At the location, Emily insists that Matthew leave his weapons in the car, as it is a children's party. Their superior, Chuck, gives them instructions to pose as French arms dealers. As they walk in holding hands, Chuck realizes they are romantically involved and mutters that pairing them up was a mistake.
Guys get captured today, you better lie a lot better than Marty, but do not take him lightly. So I need you to blend in, see if you can find him.
Inside, Emily discreetly sprays a chemical on her hand before greeting Gore. When he kisses it, she secretly captures his fingerprint while her watch records his voice. Guided by Chuck through comms, the duo breaks into Gore's office and uses the fingerprint and voice sample to open his safe, recovering the ICS key. Matthew and Emily fight them off with sharp combat skills and escape the building. Chuck directs them to a meeting point where MI6 agent Baron Andrews, Emily's ex-boyfriend, awaits them with a plane. Chuck warns them not to mention the key to anyone.
Enjoy the trip, Emily. Always lovely to see you.
Here's your key.
righto, Governor, pot me blueberries.
What a terrible impression. Welcome aboard.
At the hangar, Baron greets Emily warmly but is cold toward Matt, and the two exchange barbs. Once the plane takes off, Matt suggests celebrating with champagne, but Emily refuses to drink. Sensing something is wrong, Matt presses her, and Emily reveals she is pregnant, showing several tests as evidence. Shocked but overflowing with joy, Matt says he wants to start a family with her and promises his full support. Just as they begin to share a tender moment, Emily suddenly feels nauseous and runs to the bathroom, only for the flight attendant to say it is out of order. Suspecting such a claim on a long flight, Emily silently warns Matt. The flight attendant pulls a gun and demands the ICS key. Matt distracts him by throwing the key into the air, giving them a chance to defend themselves. Emily disarms him while more attackers emerge, unleashing a fierce battle. Amidst the chaos, the flight attendant reloads and aims at Emily, but Matt pushes him just as he fires. The bullet hits the pilot, killing him instantly. The plane falls out of control. While the flight attendant struggles for a parachute and the ICS key, Matt intercepts him and takes it away. When the villain grabs the key again, the tail of the plane grazes a mountain, creating suction that ejects him. With the enemies gone, the plane is still about to crash. Matt puts the last parachute on Emily, begging her to save herself and protect the baby. Emily refuses to leave him, clinging to his waist with her legs as she deploys the parachute, and they narrowly escape. After landing safely, both reflect on their future. They realize that remaining agents would never provide a stable home for their child. Since everyone will assume they died in the crash, they decide to disappear and start from scratch. Emily adds that cutting ties with her mother won't be difficult given their strained relationship. 15 years later, Emily and Matt live a quiet life with their 2 children. The eldest, Alice, is rebellious and barely speaks to her parents, while the younger son, Leo, is shy, intelligent, and obsessed with gadgets.
You guys lie all the time.
Excuse me?
What'd you say, little lady?
But you were talking about the air conditioning system.
It's my prerogative. That's what that was about.
You speak Russian?
I dabble, like
Dad and we picked up some basic Russian while we were there during the Peace Corps.
I thought you did Peace Corps in Colombia.
to Colombia.
Yeah, exactly. Colombia, Belize, Russia.
Yeah.
We got around.
Kushai Zabdrak.
What does that mean?
It means eat your breakfast.
On the way to school, Emily tries to connect with her daughter by suggesting they watch a movie together later, but Alice rejects her, saying she will be at a friend's house studying. After dropping the kids off, Emily and Matt secretly watch with binoculars.
They're holding hands today. She's with him again. She's... They just kissed.
Kissing?
I've never seen one kiss
Where'd you get
before.
those?
What do you mean? Amazon.
A mustache.
His name is James, and he's 16.
Alice catches them spying, calls them, and demands to know what they are doing, forcing them to awkwardly drive away. That night, Emily vents about how her daughter doesn't understand her struggles as a mother.
Get me food. Teenagers. It's just like one day and then the next. What would you do? Mom, where are you? I need to go here. I need to go there. Don't look at me. Stay out of my room. They say that they will break your will, but she will not break mine.
Then she notices Alice's computer lighting up with constant messages. After hesitating, Emily tries to take a look. She struggles with the password until she accidentally peels off a sticker, revealing a list of passwords.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, wait. Oh, God. She's lying to us. She's not at Annalise's study.
Emily insists that Alice is lying about studying, but Matt warns her not to snoop. Ignoring him, she tries the password "Mom sucks" and manages to get in. There they discover that Alice has been chatting about an event called Chemical Apocalypse. With Leo's help, they discover it's a wild party at a club.
Did you say chemical apocalypse? I didn't think they were doing it again after what happened last year. Think it had something to do with a girl named Molly?
Worried, the couple tracks Alice's phone and follows her to the club. Inside, they see her partying in the VIP section. Emily bursts in, calls Alice by name, and demands she go home immediately. As they turn to leave, a thug blocks Alice's path, mocking Emily and Matt for being too old to be there. What a brilliant idea to hire a guy who looks much older than Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz to mock them by calling them boomers. Matt tries to de-escalate, warning the guys not to look for trouble. But when one of them grabs Alice's hand, Emily explodes, grabs him by the neck, and slams his head against the surface. A fight breaks out, and Matt steps in to support her. Together, they defeat the gang, but as they catch their breath, they realize the fight has been recorded. Without hesitation, Matt snatches a spectator's phone and deletes the video. On the way home, Matt and Emily admit they snooped on the computer, but they still ground Alice for a long time. Frustrated, Alice screams that she can't wait to graduate and go to college.
How did you guys even find me? What? You broke into my laptop and you read my text?
Your text.
Language? You really want to talk about language right now?
Right now, well, you're grounded, so try can't not evening with that.
You guys are being so fake right now.
Fake.
We're fake. Okay, Miss Fake ID.
I can't even with you right now.
Later, Emily confesses to Matt that she misses her old life and craves field action. Matt calms her down, reminding her that they gave all that up for the family they built.
Did you tell Mom and Dad where I was?
Like I care about your social life. She found your passwords literally on your computer. A nerd whose parents can't spy on him requires two-factor authentication.
God, you are such a nerd.
The next morning, their former boss Chuck appears at their door. Matt is stunned and asks how he found them. Chuck reveals he saw the club fight trending on the internet. Emily greets him affectionately, but Chuck gets straight to the point. Chuck warns them that their home is compromised. Before finishing, a sniper kills him, and mercenaries swarm the house, firing. Luckily, the kids are at school. Matt and Emily take cover, but realizing their children are in danger, they rush to the garage. Using a small rigged car as a decoy, Emily smashes through the door and speeds toward the school. On the way, she demands to know how they will prove they don't have the key. Matt finally admits he kept it in secret years ago. While they argue, the mercenaries catch up. Thinking fast, Matt prepares a bottle of Diet Coke with Mentos and throws it at their car, causing them to lose control and crash violently. The couple arrives at the school and picks up their children, who are confused and anxious. Without explanation, they drive straight to the airport. There, the children begin to ask why they are traveling to England. Emily tells them they are going to visit their grandmother.
You said she was dead.
No, I didn't say she was dead.
No, you said she was dead.
Alice becomes furious, wondering what else Emily has been hiding. The next day, the family arrives in London with fake passports. They take a bus to a parking lot where Matt sees a man getting out of a Jeep. He signals to Emily. As she gets off, Emily bumps into the man, steals the key, and passes it to Matt. He brings the car, telling the children it is a rental. Unbeknownst to them, one of Gore's men is on the bus reporting their location. Meanwhile, Baron confirms their reappearance through airport surveillance and orders an all-out search, focusing on the children as the weak link. Inside the car, Matt and Emily ask for the children's phones to save on roaming charges. Emily removes the SIM cards and breaks them. Suddenly, the car runs out of fuel, and Leo complains of hunger. They stop at a gas station. Leo orders a full English breakfast, which he accepts with disgust upon seeing the black pudding. Meanwhile, Alice points out the fake names in their passports. She wonders if her parents are criminals on the run and convinces Leo to look them up on the internet using his handheld game console. They find a certain Jeffrey R. Baker, but he died in 1952. Suddenly, Matt and Emily notice they are surrounded. Before the attackers strike, Matt ignites the gas pump nozzle, turning it into a flamethrower. Emily joins the fight. The children watch in shock as their parents fight fearlessly.
Kids.
Let's go. Don't worry about it. Let's go, Alice. Come on.
After the skirmish, Matt gets the kids into the car. Emily sees a thug aiming at them and reverses the car at full speed, knocking him unconscious. The children are horrified. Now they suspect their parents might be terrorists. Before they can explain, Baron drives by and initiates a chase. To block the path, Matt shoots the chains of a truck, releasing heavy pipes, and then shoots a tire so the truck collapses on the road. Shaken, the children demand answers. With no other choice, Matt finally reveals that he and Emily were CIA spies. Leo is excited. Alice admits it's a bit cool, but Emily scolds them for exposing their location. Leo confesses he Googled them with his console. Matt grabs it and throws it at a passing truck. Meanwhile, Baron inspects the gas station. They identify one of the dead as Gore's man by his tattoo. Baron admits he has been wiretapping Gore, knowing he would also go after the ICS key. The next morning, they arrive at the mansion of Emily's mother, Ginny. The children are stunned by the property.
Wait, this is Grandma's house?
Yeah.
Are you like royalty or something? Are we?
No, no.
Grandma's house is sick.
They enter, and a gunshot rings out. Ginny has just shot a bird. The children meet her for the first time, while Emily learns that Matt secretly sent her photos of them for years. Ginny welcomes them.
Drop it.
Okay.
Matt wants to retrieve the key quickly, but Ginny insists they stay for drinks. Suddenly, Nigel, Ginny's boyfriend, enters. Their display of affection makes everyone uncomfortable. Matt asks Nigel to show the children the place while they talk to Ginny. Meanwhile, Baron tracks Leo's discarded gaming device, only to realize it's a dead end. With his assistant's help, he narrows the family's location to a 5-mile radius, and discovers Ginny's manor. Because Ginny is a legendary MI6 agent, Baron explains they'll need special authorization to search her estate. He gains access to her personal information and learns that Emily is her daughter, but he keeps it a secret from his assistant. Once his assistant leaves, Baron makes a secret call, hinting he has his own plan. Upstairs, Nigel shows the kids his collection of gadgets, bragging about his coding skills to impress them. Alice isn't impressed and walks out, while Leo notices Nigel's health tracker ring and compares it to his own. Downstairs, Matt tells Ginny he hid the ICS key on her property. She is indignant about bringing danger to her home. A loud argument breaks out between mother and daughter. Emily accuses Ginny of being selfish and a bad mother. Ginny responds that no matter what parents do, teenagers will always resent them. Alice, eavesdropping, finally understands how much her mother sacrificed for her. Emily and Matt sneak off to look for the key, while Ginny takes the opportunity to connect with Alice, admitting she neglected her daughter for work.
I don't hate my mom.
Suddenly, an armed militia storms the mansion. Matt takes Emily to the old wine cellar where he hid the key years ago. They find it there, along with a letter Matt wrote 15 years ago, asking for forgiveness and explaining that he took the key to protect them.
Please never leave me, because I'd be useless without you. I'm sorry I was only trying to keep you and It means that we're in some kind of danger and it's most likely my fault. You always say the right things.
His words move her, but the moment is interrupted by the sound of a helicopter. They go back inside and find Ginny and Nigel tied up. Emily frees her mother and they run for the children, but they are ambushed by mercenaries holding Leo and Alice hostage. Matt and Emily surrender. Then Chuck appears. To their horror, he is alive. He reveals that Baron was never corrupt. The Bad Cop Act was a tactic to isolate them. Chuck planned everything. Meanwhile, Ginny breaks free and knocks out her guards with a tranquilizer dart gun. Nigel is wounded in the arm during the struggle. Emily and Matt spring into action, but Chuck's men keep their guns pointed at the children and take them away as hostages. Emily and Matt are knocked unconscious. They wake up to find the children are gone by helicopter. Matt realizes Leo signaled the camera by pointing to his fitness ring. They track the GPS and discover he is at a modern art museum.
You don't own a tux, do you?
Of course. Any good agent would.
0994 degrees west. Okay, I'm logged into his account. Two-factor authentication, please. Okay.
Stop, right there. Go back to where the chopper lands. See what we got there. You see that?
Wait, he's showing us something.
That night, the couple arrives at the museum.
What's it say?
We're supposed to be right here.
Chuck prepares to auction the ICS key after Gore refused to pay him. Feeling betrayed, Gore dispatches his men to take it back. Chuck leads his buyers to the rooftop and orders his hacker to prove the key's power by shutting down London's entire power grid. In seconds, the city plunges into darkness, including the museum. Realizing Chuck is showing off the key, he's showing a demo of the key, so he'd want to have the best view. Matt and Emily deduce he must be on the rooftop with the best vantage point. They spot Gore's men entering an elevator and slip in with them. On the roof, Chuck smugly brags about the key's abilities. He orders his hacker to open the Thames River barrier, a floodgate normally controlled only by the Navy.
Sir, you need to see this.
Meanwhile, Matt and Emily reach the top floor but are blocked by armed guards, forcing them into a brutal fight. As the buyers marvel at the key's power, the bidding war skyrockets until it's sold for $250 million. After the couple defeats the guards, Baron storms in with his men. He admits he knows Chuck is the real mastermind and proposes teaming up with the couple to stop him. Together, they crash Chuck's auction. Chuck bolts and Matt and Emily chase after him, while Baron's men clash with the mercenaries. Chuck orders his team to take the kids to a boat while he flees with them. As the couple closes in, they're suddenly stopped by Gore's men demanding the key. Then, a sniper dot appears on one man's face. It's Ginny. With no choice, Gore's men surrender. Matt and Emily grab the mercenaries' bikes and resume their pursuit as Chuck speeds off in a boat with the kids. Gore's backup squad gives chase on motorcycles, forcing the couple to split up. Matt skillfully loses his pursuers, while Emily takes down hers and hijacks a speedboat. Matt joins her, and together they close in on Chuck. Meanwhile, Chuck orders his hacker to abandon her post and meet him with the key, but Nigel spots her leaving. Unwilling to sit idle, he rams his car into her truck, knocking her out cold. He recovers the key and reports to Ginny. She urges him to shut down the barrier, but since he lied about knowing programming, he panics, pressing random buttons that only return error messages. At the same time, Matt and Emily catch up with Chuck and leap onto his boat. They fight off his men, tossing them into the water. Under pressure from both the couple and Ginny, Nigel finally follows his gut, presses a button, and the barrier starts to close. Realizing the danger, Matt and Emily strap life jackets onto the kids and throw them into the water for safety. They then fight Chuck directly, landing heavy blows before jumping off the boat themselves. Chuck's boat slams into the barrier and explodes into a fiery blaze. The crisis finally ends, and and the family is safe at last. Matt praises Leo for his bravery, while Emily hugs Alice tightly, relieved that her daughter is unharmed. Soon after, Ginny arrives, and Emily embraces her, setting aside their past differences. Back in America, the family, along with Ginny and Nigel, attends Alice's soccer game. Everyone watches in suspense as Alice steps up to take a penalty kick. She scores, and the crowd erupts in celebration as her family rushes onto the field to cheer with her. Afterward, Alice tells Emily she wants to go study with her friends, but Emily accuses her of lying, thinking she just wants to hang out. Ginny and Nigel offer to watch Leo, giving Matt and Emily some much-needed alone time. As they get into their car, they're startled to find Baron already waiting inside. He informs them that Chuck's body was never recovered from the crash. Then, in a shocking twist, he tells Emily they now need her help to recruit her father.